What's going on, guys? Mega Geek back with another video. Hope you enjoyed that little cinematic intro. Something new coming to the channel. We are going to be doing a city on city skylines, and I tried to do this like 2 years ago, but I was not good at the game. I didn't have any mods, this and that. Now I'm decent at the game. Probably not to the point of the bigger channels like Flux and Strict Toaster, but uh, you know, either way. So yeah, I did this cinematic kind of showing the overview of the island. This island, this map is a custom map called Lua, excuse me, Lua Pele Island, and it's by Vapors, Vaporz, on the workshop. And he's got a few custom tropical islands that are really neat, and a few custom, or he's got a custom theme to go with them as well, which is what we are using. It gives us these nice white sandy beaches. It looks, very tropical. And I made a few small changes to this map. He just kind of had water coming out of here. I thought that was a little strange, so I put kind of a divot here. You can't really make caves in this game, but I thought this looked a little better. I threw some rocks around it, so it's kind of like it's coming out of a cave maybe, or something. I didn't want it flowing all the way up and over, but I didn't want to get rid of the stream either, so I kind of put that in there. And then this is going to kind of be like a little hideaway cove. We'll eventually have a little getaway for people to get into, and like I don't know about resort, but just like a little getaway. And I threw some rocks under there as well. And then it flows out here, of course. He's got a few suggestions for this map on his thing. Of course, he says it's the main building area. He puts industry and stuff over here. And we are going to have some industry. We're not going to have a lot because it is a nice kind of resort island, but we are going to have a little bit. And if we go to our natural resources, we can see we've got ore and of course trees and oil and all kinds of stuff. And so we'll probably put some industry on this backside somewhere and make a port or something over here, and connect it, maybe going through a highway through the tunnel, or maybe a train, or both. And then he's got airport. He says best for airports out here, which is kind of what I was thinking looking at this map. Now, one thing you'll notice, there are no roads. The original version of this map does have roads. They're kind of some strange tunnels he did that look okay, I guess, coming out in the middle of the island, but underground they look kind of strange. And I wanted this to be like an actual island kind of in the middle of nowhere, so there are no roads, no trains going in and out. The only way to get to and from this island is going to be airports, which we're going to put here, and harbors, which I don't know if we'll put a harbor out here as well and just have everybody coming into the island, and then maybe set up a tram system or something to take them to the main island. Probably won't use ferries. I don't think they'll hold enough to ferry across here, but it's not too far and the waters aren't too deep here, so we'll probably set up a tram system to come through and take people into the middle of the city. And then on his other labels, he's got like extra building area and do whatever you want out here, so we'll play around and see. We've got tons of beaches, tons of tiny little islands that we could do some little small things with. And so yeah, that's just kind of a quick overview of the island and just kind of things that are going to get done in the future. I will start now on the utilities. We are going to have some time lapses here and there. If you guys don't like time lapses, let me know in the future. But yeah, I've kind of got an idea. I've been looking at this map and seeing where I wanted to put the utilities, and I think I'm going to make a little island here in the middle of this, so this kind of flows around in a way, and we'll have our utilities all here. It'll be sort of in the middle of the island. We'll have our main city here. We'll have like suburbs and stuff out here, and so the utilities, the water, trash, all that stuff's going to be right here. We'll be able to connect it over here and over here, something like that. So anyways, yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into that. I'll probably time lapse this part of the build and then bring it back when we are done. Alright guys, we are back, and this is what we've kind of ended up with for our little utility island. I have, you could see I struggled a little bit to get, I'm okay having this actually be concrete down there, but I struggled quite a bit getting this even all the way around, but we pretty much got there. I also debated putting healthcare and emergency services and whatnot over here too, but I decided against it, at least for now. We did put our electricity, and we put our garbage here. So for electricity, we went with a nuclear power plant. I was looking at, as you could probably see, I was looking at some of these other big nuclear things, but they don't, it doesn't look like they produce anything. They're just for looks, and I had limited space, so we just went with something that's going to power our whole city for probably the whole time. And then we've got two of these power substations here that will run the power lines from across over here, and I just put little transformers kind of here at the end, like it's going underground and then connecting over here. I thought about putting some over here too to kind of make it look like it's going underground, but we haven't done that yet, so I don't know. I threw in a couple of props here at the end because it was looking a little bare, and then we put our incinerator right here. I went with this incinerator because, you know, it looks really cool. The only thing different about it, the road does connect to the back, but this gate is constantly closed, and it doesn't even look like an open gate, so that's a little strange. So I don't really know about that, but that's what we went with for now. And then I thought, you know, we'd kind of have some nicer parking over here, so I threw down 3 of these. They just fit perfectly in the space that I had. Threw down a couple of cracks and decals there as well, and then this does also produce power too, so I threw in this data center, and then a couple of expansions here on the end as well. These little overhangs hang over the road, so they're not getting in the way. And then on the other side, they don't hang over the road. We had room, so I went ahead and threw in a bunch of parking under there. Threw in a couple of decals here. Threw in a decal here. Don't really want anything parking here. I'm sure I can probably add in some more decals here later. Maybe I don't know, maybe we can add another arrow or something. We had like that arrow there. I don't remember which one it was that we used. Actually, I probably just passed it up. It was oh, there it is, white arrow. Need to put our brush size down to single, and then we can say, yeah, go in there like that so they know where to go. Something like that. We can move that stuff around later. So we got our power, we got our garbage, and this should service the city for a while. And also, I like to, when I'm building a city, put these dumpsters around the city, so they help out a lot too. And then I also have a little dumpster area that will help out, that you can put in random areas of the city. So I could just throw one down for you to look at there. It's just a little dumpster area kind of that goes at the end of a corner or whatever. Whoops, nope, not that one. There we go. So, but I actually really like these little dumpsters here because they fit in so many places. I mean, I can just plop one down so you see what it looks like. And it's just like a recycling dumpster. It has just 3 garbage trucks, but it helps out when you put them in small little areas. And then for water, we've got our pumping services here in case we get any floods or anything. And then we've got our sludge processors as well as our basins. And then we've got water storage here on the end. And then, of course, we've got 2 large water pumping stations right next to each other I put in the end. So yeah, I really like these seawalls. They look really nice when you get them all even. And then we'll probably just have a road. One of these roads comes straight across. Let's go to a bridge, and then we might actually, let's see here. Since that's right there, we can get rid of it. Go to the end here where we've got the seawalls and just put in, I'm gonna have to bring the land back out to put it on there. So let's bring the land back out. See if it'll let us put it on there now. It won't, but we can plop, there we go. Now it'll let us plop one on there, so we'll plop that there. And if we actually just upgrade this road, it'll re-put the zoning down. And then we can just put a long one there. Something like that. Then we'll get rid of, can probably just smooth this out actually. Something like that. And so we've kind of got a concrete wall. I don't know. I kind of liked it the other way. At least down low, down below the water. And we'll raise this up. It's really hard to get these even all the way around. If you're just doing one side, it's not bad. But there we go. That looks pretty good. Those connect the same on each side. So now we've got our little road coming out. We've got to turn prop anarchy off to have it go through the trees there. But something like that. And we'll have to kind of mess with that later. But yeah, that's basically what we've done. I did put a pedestrian path around here just because I thought it added a little, I don't know, flavor with the stops here, and then the lamp posts, and we put some decals and some cracks down to kind of give this concrete a little life. And we thought we put some down here too, but I guess not. We can go in here and find some real quick. Find something to put down. Just something, I want something light. Now we gotta turn our prop anarchy back on. It doesn't look too bad. Let's throw one down here, and then we'll reverse it around. Have the dark kind of all in the middle together there, something like that. Get rid of that, look at it, looks pretty good. So that's our utility island, guys. That's where we're gonna leave it. And I thought about actually having these on this side, and they would kind of pull the water around so it would kind of flow. But I think we're just gonna leave it here like this. And they are pretty even. Let's go ahead and hit play and let all this stuff go. And these guys will really suck in a lot of water for a while, especially if you crank up your budget, if you crank up the water, but we're not going to mess with the budget for right now. So I think that looks pretty good for a utility island. It's simple, but it looks pretty good. We might put in some, I wouldn't mind real quick putting in some big decals here. I want some like big cracks. There's some really big ones somewhere. Is this it? No. Maybe the big ones are down here further. Whoa, we don't want that. No, no, no. big water decal. We could throw some stuff like in between here. Kind of looks like something's been driving through a little bit. Let's see. I really like these cracks. They look really nice. You just kind of figure out how you want them and throw them there. And then I also want to preview the houses that we're going to be using in some. Well, that looks alright for now. Some of the house styles. I've got these really nice tropical houses. Let's bring this up here. Some. We forgot to turn that darn anarchy off again. Now I did have these actually in a theme, but unfortunately, if you go to all, they don't even actually show up anymore, it looks like. Let's see if I can find them. Oh no, they are showing up now. Oh, alright. Well, they're showing up now. That's interesting. Oh, because I disabled the Rico mod. That's why. Well, I guess I can't show them off. For some reason, when I add them in the Rico mod, it takes them out of my theme. And you can see them there, but there's a lot more to these than just the little house. There's a bunch of foliage and stuff around them that looks really, really nice. Yeah, so darn, I don't have the Rico mod enabled. I forgot to do that. I don't think I can enable it from here, because I actually have it turned off in the because I was making a I was making a DDI junction of my own, because I didn't really care for any in the workshop. And you can't have Rico mod enabled when you're making an asset, or it won't work. So this is the DDI I'm going to be using. It's really nice. I'll of course edit the lane arrows later, because we've got these guys are able to turn and I don't want them turning. And we also need stoplights. We need a stoplight here and a stoplight here. So but yeah, that's for next time. Let's get rid of trees here. Let me just do this. There we go. Alright. So next time we will I don't know, we'll probably do an airport. Probably do the airport over here. If you guys liked Flux's airport and then the new project they've got coming up, don't expect something that extravagant from me. But hopefully it'll look, you know, somewhat nice like this. We'll do the airport, and we'll put in other transportation as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this little utility island. Let me know what you think. And if there's anything else you guys would change or add to this, feel free to let me know. I debated on using this guy. I know I'm going back into this. I thought I was done. Or using this guy here. Or even this one here. I really like the way this one looks with this island though, but I'm open to changing that. Yeah, I'm open to change that. That'd be alright. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know these guys are touching one square, but it doesn't look bad, and it actually looks like the stairs come and then they kind of conjoin together. It's like a step off place. Only thing is you've got this kind of barred off from here, so it looks a little strange, but we're gonna leave it like that. I could probably turn it around and have them both facing the same way, or I could probably move these down here and have these up here. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this and of the island of the first part, and be looking for part 2 sometime in the near future. I will anytime I play this, I'll be recording and then if I do other stuff, I'll just time lapse it and add it into a video later on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. More good stuff to come. Take care.